team's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Game number 3 of this new season between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Durham Bulls. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Josh Fleming, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
And now, Gilmer Sanchez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering.
First pitch, 6:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey!
Trying to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
No, inside.
And he fouls this one off. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Austin Reilly.
Now it'll be Austin Reilly. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the AB now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home.
Aye.
Two out, nobody on. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. He stays alive, still 2-2. a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Oscar Yinowa, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Now with the plate is Taylor Walls. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set and the pitch. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Josh Lowe, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on.
Nope,
and that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
Batting third.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
At the plate now, Alexander Wiseman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this one's inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. Here's Mike Ford, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hitting guys back to back. Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
1-1. Here it is. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Wiseman over at second. Ford on at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 1-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready with the 1-2. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Second inning set to go, and up next, the catcher, Travis Garneau.
The catcher, Travis Garneau.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Inside ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he's He's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And the next in is Johann Camargo, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Reilly is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Batting six, the right fielder, Philip Irvin.
That'll bring in Philip Irvin. Comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. First pitch on its way, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Reilly able to track it down for the third out. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jim Reilly.
The right fielder, Jim Reilly.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reilly is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting seven, the third baseman.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Into the box, Kevin Padlow, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Esteban Quiroz.
Next, it'll be Esteban Quiroz to try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Change up low. 2-0.
2-0.
too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0.
Hey.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So next to bat will be Davy Grion. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
One and one.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Quiros leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Now at the plate here is Ehre Adrianza. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 25, Christian Pache.
The batter will be Christian Pache. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. The pitch. In there, strike 1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Drew Lugbauer. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And this will be fouled away. Ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Wiseman gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Taylor Walls. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Taylor Walls.
Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Josh Lowe.
Next, it'll be Josh Lowe. He bounced out last time up. Here it comes.
1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Now batting, left fielder, Alexander Wiseman.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. To the plate now, Alexander Wiseman. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit swung on and missed the throw. Right there for Garneau to get his man.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Irvin is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in, the switch hitter, Gilmer Sanchez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. As it's on the ground toward the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin Reilly.
Next to hit is Austin Reilly, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiseman is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Ford, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Heredia. Adios, pelota. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
So now to the plate, G-Man Choi, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the
fielder,
plate the last
13.
couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Reilly.
So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Jim Haley. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ball.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kevin Padlow.
Stepping in next, Kevin Padlow flew out last time up. First offering.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Travis Garneau. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey. Nope, that's a ball. Count is 2-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So here's Johann Camargo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Set, here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Garneau on at first, nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's taken, strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. A runner at first with no outs here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Philip Irvin, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Reilly, Adrianza.
Into the box, Reilly Adrianza, as he drives a liner to right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And the second run will score as well.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
At the plate now, Christian Pache, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-1. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lugbauer.
Next up is Drew Lugbauer. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Comes set. The 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff. The 2-1 pitch. Found a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You see that so much, left on left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Stripers lead it 2-1. And stepping in, Esteban Quiroz. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Esteban Quiroz.
And the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pache is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, J.B. Grullo.
Now to the plate, here is Davy Grillon. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Whoa.
To the plate now, Taylor Walls. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jalen Beeks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 68, Jalen Beeks.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gilmer Sanchez. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First offering.
Outside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Fouled off. swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be Guillermo Heredia. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
On the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
No hits to this point. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's the catcher, Travis Garneau, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Aye.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ball 1.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Travis Garneau with an even 2-2 count now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Now batting, third baseman, Johann Camargo.
In now, Johann Camargo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now to bat, Phillip Ervin. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Gwinnett leads it 4-1. At the plate now is Josh Lowe. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Alexander Wiseman. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pache will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Ford.
Digging in will be Mike Ford. He went deep last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Count is 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ryan Thompson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 81, Ryan Thompson.
7th inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ehre Adrianza.
Leading off for Gwinnett, the shortstop, Ehre Adrianza.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Lifted down the line in left. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 25, Christian Pache.
So the next to bat will be Christian Pache, grounded out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Grounded softly to the right. Knee high, he barehands it. How about that?
Now batting, the first baseman, Drew Lugbauer.
Next to stand in is Drew Lugbauer. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiseman finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Stripers on top 4-1. Jesse Chavez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Jesse Chavez.
Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi.
The first baseman, G-Man Choi.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swinging bunt. Chavez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Heredia. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 13, Jim Haley.
So next to hit is Jim Haley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first offering. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now in the box, Kevin Padlow. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Turned on down the line. This is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Peter Fairbanks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
Ready to begin the 8th, and moving into the batter's box next will be Gilmer Sanchez.
Gilmer Sanchez.
Now the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
3-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game. To get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
So now to the plate, Guillermo Heredia. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Low will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the designated hitter, Austin Reilly.
So stepping in is Austin Reilly. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Sanchez stands at first with 1 out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 count, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
3 balls.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Catcher, Travis.
Next up, Travis Garneau. In his career versus this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score.
Ball
2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ready with the 3-0. That's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And up next, the utility man, Johann Camargo. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. There's one.
He's out. He's safe.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Into the box now, Phillip Ervin. No balls and a strike to count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it, 1-1. Fastball well outside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
J.P. Fireisen answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Ehire Adrianza will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch.
Yeah.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Hanging changeup laid off for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. 3-2, and now the carousel will be in motion here with 2 away.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Stripers lead it 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Esteban Quiroz.
The second baseman, Esteban.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Davey.
At the plate, Davey Grillon. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Taylor.
Up next, Taylor Walsh. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Line drive to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now
one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
At the plate now, Josh Lowe. Waiting on it is Heredia. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Ready now is Christian Pache. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Christian Pache.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball down.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Feiereisen, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and a slider. Two-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got 2-1 the count.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here's the 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So now to the plate, Drew Lugbauer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Next, here is Gilmer Sanchez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pache, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Hot shot down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
He's in there.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gilmer Sanchez.
In now, Guillermo Heredia. Back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Gwinnett leads it 5-1. Josh Tomlin will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Josh Tomlin.
So now here is Alexander Wiseman. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Mike Ford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's inside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
The first
oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Sanchez is up with it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Gwinnett used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Huskar Yinawa earns his first win of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Gwinnett Stripers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Bulls, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.